Using Our Resources Wisely is an earth science unit incorporating ideas about natural resources, renewable and non-renewable energy, earth systems, and human impacts. Let's look into the unit at a glance. This unit covers 1/4 and several 5th grade earth science standards about Earth's natural resources, the ways that humans use natural resources, human impacts on Earth systems, and how humans can change behaviors to reduce impacts on the environment. This unit also covers several 3rd through 5th grade engineering standards about defining a design problem, generating solutions to the problem, and carrying out fair testing of a prototype design. Each of the next generation science standards correspond to a Missouri Learning Standard listed in parentheses on this chart. Take a moment to pause the video and review them. In this unit, students try to figure out how an island in Denmark functions without fossil fuels as an energy source. The anchoring phenomenon used to connect students to the science content is the story of an island in Denmark called Samsø. This island, home to about 4,000 people, does not use any coal, oil, or gasoline to power homes and other buildings on the island. Students are prompted to ask questions about Samsø's usage of resources for energy and how this usage impacts Earth systems. After each lesson, students reflect to consider what they have learned that will help them figure out the answers to the questions they have about Earth's resources, how humans use them, and the impacts this use has on Earth systems. The design challenge for this unit is an engineering activity in Lesson 3. Closely connected to the anchoring phenomenon about an island that uses renewable resources for energy, students are tasked with designing, building, testing, and refining a wind turbine to perform a specific task. Now that we have an idea about what students will study in this unit, take a look at the unit flowchart. This unit is divided into 4 sections, and there are 9 lessons total. In Section 1, students explore various natural resources, examine ways they can be used as effective sources of energy, and consider whether they are renewable or non-renewable. This section will take about 7 instructional days. Here are some of the content-level big ideas for Section 1 and how students will figure them out. Students obtain information from text resources to explain that natural resources are materials that come from nature and are used for economic gain. These resources can be renewable or non-renewable. We get our energy from natural resources, and some energy sources are renewable, while others are not. They deepen this discussion by exploring Samsø's successes with using renewable energy and comparing this energy usage to Missouri's. Next, students will engage in the engineering design cycle to construct a wind turbine that will lift something heavy. In doing so, they explore the mechanics of windmills and wind turbines and how they are used to produce usable energy through mechanical processes. Additionally, they will explore how wind energy can be used to solve problems. Section 2 asks students to explore the components of Earth's systems and how they interact. Students will focus specifically on how water, a natural resource, cycles through these systems. This section will take about 5 days. Students will research and create poster presentations to explain that Earth is one large system made up of multiple smaller systems, including the hydrosphere, water, atmosphere, air, geosphere, land, and biosphere, organisms. They will use a model to demonstrate interactions between each of these Earth systems. Students will use a model of the water cycle to explain how water cycles through each of the 4 Earth systems, and that this cycling contributes to the functioning of another system. In Section 3, students will consider how human actions affect Earth systems and how humans can minimize their impact on Earth systems. This section will take 4 to 5 instructional days. Students will obtain information from text resources to explain that the ways humans interact with Earth systems, such as the types of energy humans use, can have positive or negative effects. They will add these impacts to their poster presentations about Earth systems. Students will then revisit their discussions about SAMSO Denmark to figure out that humans can make small changes that can have great positive impacts on Earth systems. They will brainstorm ways to reduce their own negative impacts. In Section 4, students explore water distribution on Earth and determine what percentage of the available water is drinkable for humans. They compare their own water use to that of other people around the world. Students will also research ways to reduce water use and then use a still to desalinate water. Students will analyze and interpret data to explain the world's water distribution and its use by humans. They figure out that most of the water on Earth is salt water that is not readily available for drinking, so freshwater resources should be protected. They will also use a model to demonstrate ways to create drinkable water from salt water using desalination. In the last lesson of this section, students analyze and interpret data on water usage in different parts of the world. Additionally, they will conduct investigations to track their own water usage and make comparisons. Students will consider ways to conserve water in their daily lives. By the end of this unit, students will understand that the Earth provides humans with natural resources. These resources are available for human use, including energy. How humans choose to use resources can negatively affect Earth systems. However, humans can make small changes to how our resources are used in order to minimize impacts on the environment. For more information, please visit us at our website, mySciPartners.com. mySci, inspiring the next generation of scientists.